Hello, everybody. My name is Father America. No, I took a little hiatus from making videos, but I'm going to try and I'm just making this video because very soon I'm going to be moving up to North Carolina. And I just want to have something out there so that, maybe people don't forget about me. This is a free game that I found on Steam called Cloud Climate. I've never heard of the game personally, but I'm going to be trying to play it and possibly beat it if it isn't too long. And, this is made by the same person who made Choo Choo Charles, which is actually I don't think I played the game myself, but I watched Markiplier play it. It was really a good game. Anyways, without yapping too much, let me get right into it. Perhaps once I climb this tower.
Another day has arrived. I'd best get my water before going to work.
I guess I will get my water. Just key. Oh. I may need to go to the neighboring tower in the future, but I know the other buildings keep the entrance to the bridge locked. I saw a key on a table at the top of our tower a few weeks ago, before I went to go get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I'll need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other towers ever become vacant, I might need to get across, so I'll have to keep this in mind. What is this? Bucket of water. And the key has been phased out of existence. Okay.
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago.
Why is
I can
that?
only assume that the builders have met their fate by now.
Ah.
I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other two towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
What happens if I go down here? Can't. I guess let's climb these clouds. What is this? For months we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds raise higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago, but we're still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting close. Bernie the Great and Terrible. Why was he terrible? Why was he great? I've only met a few great men in this world. Most of them aren't here anymore. There's some wood. More notes. I've been building all day long, and Bernie, the Great and Terrible, has been sitting on his butt, acting as a foreman. In other words, he doesn't do anything, and he drinks all our water. I've been locking my water chest just in case he really does think he's above us all. Oh, so that's why my chest was full of water. I'm sure it didn't contaminate my building. Alright, this game is very, what's the word? Atmospheric. It's got a good atmosphere. Why are we trying to reach the clouds or go above them? Is this like a reference to the Matrix? Another key. Bridge door key and my bucket of water. Why do I have a bucket of water? I still do not know. Okay, so I can't climb the ladder. What am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to be able to climb this. I just don't know. How do I do anything? Maybe I'm not supposed to climb the ladder. Where's this go? Yeah, there we go. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know others have been building much longer, and now I wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago, they decided things were getting dangerous. But why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago, or even longer? I'm so glad they started building, but I just wish we had seen this coming. So you've been building for over 300 years?
It's been
Climbing.
quite some time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
Oh. See, no. So, let me think about this a little bit. Basically, from what I can analyze from this world, people seem to live very similar to the thin. You know that Dubai idea of the super thin and a massive hotel with thousands of rooms and stuff? It's kind of like that, but vertical. Except you have like a 5x5 living area, it seems. I don't know how supplies are exactly transacted or why we are building so high. I'm gonna guess that it's probably a Matrix type thing. Robots or something, or maybe the world down there is so uninhabitable and lost to us that humans are afraid to go into it. Which in its own is a story. There's multiple towers out in the distance. There's a lot of towers. I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. Yesterday we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We can only assume that they've stolen the supplies for themselves, ran out of water and food resources, or simply died. If we don't get into the clouds soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of our neighboring towers. So, perhaps there's salvation in the clouds. Maybe they're trying to reach the heavens. That would make sense. Though, if you have to go so desperate to reach it, then the heaven is already lost on you. Seems to be primarily made of wood and stone. Those ones look to be purely stone, I think. Can't open that. Oh, here we go. Dear Diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now after decades of building? Now would be the perfect time, since we've just started rationing our supplies more, but I have a good feeling about things. I know I've never seen rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles instead of a desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday. We just need to survive until then. Okay, so the world's a wasteland, and we need water. That makes sense as well. There's these dust particles.
They installed a rope cart on this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
Indeed, indeed. However, from what it seems, I'm gonna guess nuclear annihilation caused this. Whatever reason would there be besides, heat death of the universe thing. I tried to be reasonable. I tried to talk with them, but those greedy little scumbags on Tower 1 don't want to share their supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a raisin while other people watch. I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need so it can last long enough to watch everyone else die. People will do anything in desperate times. People will do anything. Here we are at the top. Man. It's all very... Well, I can't say that the game feels alive. It's dead. Everything is dead, it seems. Except me, for somehow. Am I the scumbag for rationing? Possibly. Okay. Pretty simple. There we go. Goodbye, Tower
I could almost
2.
call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
I could too, man. I could too.
I hope I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
What is it you're looking for? I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day, he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. I swear if I do fall someday, it'll be his fault. I don't know about you, but I would not be trying to push someone off a tower. This all feels very rickety. It feels like the tower is moving more than I am. I think that I would be horrified to be in this type of situation. I don't like being above the ground. I just can't get over it. Hedane gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week, I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him, as if to push him off the tower. I don't think this will ever get old. I can tell Hadong loves it. Well, if you just walk downstairs and write his note, you'd know the truth. People leave it very open. Surprised some of these notes haven't flown off. Probably the case is that some of them have. Just don't get to see them. Okay. Stack of planks. Do I have the salt? No.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
That's what I got some planks for. There we go.
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
Well, one quote I've learned in my life is that there is no price too high for the survival of humanity. So people would have done this no matter what's happened. Out of everyone on this earth, our families were the ones who took the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked up to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we are the ones who deserve to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still so evasive. We've been building for a long time, but we're not done yet. We have further to go. We will climb the clouds. The son of Zilka. It's actually a badass name. Dewey. This evening, Kevin made a really cheesy speech about we alone will prevail and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying. He also keeps referring to himself In third person, only responds to us if we call him son of Zilkar. Oh. Sorry, man. I was actually... That was just susceptible to your lies. He doesn't say that he alone survived. Does he? Oh, I see, I see. It's always good to do research. I love... Ooh, hammer. And a saw. And a plank. And another plank. Let me take it. Damn it. Open up the chest. It's made of wood, man. Just saw through it. I don't know how you're gonna saw through anything with your two-handed saw. Or a two-person saw, I mean. Oh, okay. How am I... Ooh.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms.
Indeed,
It's
it is.
peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building.
I don't think the others
We
did
only
too.
looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them, so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
What are you done with? Building? Everybody killed each other for nothing. That was actually a really good game. It leaves a lot for interpretation. I don't know if I missed any notes. I hope I didn't. But it leaves a lot for me to think about because I want to know what happened. Why did people just start randomly attacking each other? That's what it implied. That's what it implied anyway. But yeah, it's a good game. That's all I really have to say about it. I would say more, but I'm a little tired right now. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll try and make more videos in the meantime, but I don't know how long I'll be gone. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good day.